yesterday, but broadcasting through PlayStation was broken. But it's back again, and the 2 episodes I created have been uploaded, sort of, kind of. It's confusing. At least I think they finished uploading. Let me check. They have not. Fuck. It's fine. When I eventually create playlists and get somebody to edit all of this shit, it'll be fixed.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in. His experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
You're really gonna try and step to the guy who took down a troll? Is the Cross One's champion?
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with
Who's a pretty kitty rodent thing? You get a brushies? You get a brushies? You get some treats?
The Neasels really took to you. They know
You get some
when they
treats?
see one.
You get some treats? You
It
weird-looking
appears
fuckers.
Our time has come to an end. Please close
God,
the
you all look
pens
so
and
weird.
see yourselves out. Now, where
you're so
is
cute.
our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Fine. What is it?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise.
I like
At
her.
least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Honestly, if I had the choice of dating someone in this game, it'd have to
Stand
be
back.
Poppy. She's so cute and sweet. Not to mention she likes animals, and apparently this has wings. She has a hippogriff?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Or bow.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, that's interesting. I do know Depulso. It's Flipendo and Descendo. Grow and harvest fluxweed, which I need money for. Cast Depulso on a levitated enemy. That one's not too hard to do. It'll probably happen. Hello, person with quest.
Sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
You are trapped.
Now for the rest of you. Incendio! Lumos.
No, I can only carry one at a time. Okay.
do we have in here, then? Narada will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Sound like a dude.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lord Gok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Primarily exist and be curious. In other words, be the protagonist.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit. Revelio.
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
We've got messages that make Emmerich the Evil look like Ulrich the Oddball.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
What do we have here? A dead... Revelio! I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
I don't know how I feel about goblins having long arms. Like, if this man had shittier posture, he'd be dragging his knuckles. Run, little man, run!
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
But of course.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
So I need to depulso a levitating target, right? Yes, depulso a levitating target. I don't mind the current look, it's actually nice.
Revelio. It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
God! Okay, look. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Off!
There's something persistent.
Did I do my part of the assignment? God damn it, no, I didn't. Look, fuck off.
Incendio. Dependo. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Oh! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Forza. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio.
is more than the man, he's a shiny golden cat.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
What the shit?
This looks even more complex.
Why the fuck can't I climb? Can I even go the other way? No, I can't. What the hell is going on? Okay, what the shit? Do I have to like double tap? Okay.
Making this spin ought to raise that power. Revelio. Lumos.
How do I get you? What if I were to leave you there?
Lumos.
I can do? It is. Okay, so you come here. There.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ah! Okay.
Revelio.
Is there like another buggy boy anywhere?
Lumos.
Not seeing?
Lumos.
No, you're supposed to go over there. No. Okay. I have to be missing a bug. That has to be what's going on. It
Lumos.
is. Okay. You go there. Make smack. Paddywhack.
Lumos.
Come here. Wait, what?
Revelio.
On there. But one's over there.
Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door.
I need to bring moths to the door. Motherfucker, it's opening.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
No? How the fuck?
Revelio! Incendio!
Nope. Okay, so obviously that's not how. Turn off to fire.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Wreck coming here. Confringo!
That do for me. Hello.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio.
That wasn't too hard.
Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Incendio. Repulsor. Glacius. Finger. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Very nice. Go get that magic, and then we can like tap, tip, tap, tip, up.
Revelio.
Bit of stuff down here. Yankees.
Accio.
concentration magic do? Give me a talent point, that's for sure.
Perfect. Target practice. Expulso! I think I heard something. I could swear this. Let's get this over with.
Alright, fine.
Things to do.
Oh shit, it's the Dark Arts Battle Arena. Alright.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Expulso! You will pay for that. Incendio! Incendio! Protego! You should never have come in. I don't want. Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Am I missing out on the XP? Yeah. Petrificus Totalisio?
Petrificus Totalis.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Compulso. Delicious. Yes.
Alright, I got my troll bogies.
Revelio. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Did you hear that?
You're the one who released Trevor last week. That was a mistake.
Reductor!
You will pay for your
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Something's up with Lodgok.
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Let's see. Get some fluxweed. All right. Ah, defeating trolls is now on my list of things to do. Oh god, I can't wait to get the legendary mask. I'm gonna get the full legendary set eventually. Which just leaves the hat part, I believe? Ah, okay. So it slowly collect it and it'll increase what I can do. Gotcha. Combate. Collections. And the forest troll. A lot easier than armored. And I know what I'm doing. knapsack and the loom, along with In the Shadow of the Estate. Bastion. Oh yeah, that's right! His sister! I forgot about him. A lot more side quests I can do now. These are any better. 47, 46. We're going with the 47. Oh, that's actually a kind of cool cape. I might be going back to the cape look. Here. Nothing good here. Identified item. Really should identify that. No, no identified item here. Nothing good there. I. Legendary. Legendary. Dark cap. Already on legendary. We are going to change this to the dragon hide, though. That just looks good right here. Good look.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Revelio.
Now that you've attended Beasts, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Spiders. How far am I on the spider challenge again? Combat. Going to 40? Jesus. No need to hunt him out. Hogsmeade.
Good thing the minute.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many
I'm not doing this
herbology
for
supplies
justice.
as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula. Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawless.
That could be stirred. Stop! Stop, bandit!
Why did you turn around so quickly? Jesus!
How to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. So many things. It's a wonder they haven't taken over Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Am I a good person for this? Probably
Revelio.
not. Am I an evil person? Potentially.
Confringo. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
To take that one. I'm out this bitch. Poof.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help.
Oh, I'm not using this.
I suspect you have a bright future.
I'm sorry, Dragonhide? I gotta see how these look. Ah, they're rather shit. These look better. Open you. Pop into you. Again, there's nothing here. Plenty of goodies. Ew. I do need to use the bathroom. So we're gonna pop over to this guy and then hit up the bathroom.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stack.
We're gonna hit up Dogwood and Deathcap after I go to the bathroom. I am back.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
No, I want you with me now.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Now broke again. But I have every type of seed. Up next, going to find, I believe it is you. Too lazy to go all that way. Teleport!
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ourselves and wizard kind.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have,
Been
shall
a
we?
while, hasn't it? Hello, One Watcher. Beast Eater, Beast Toy Box, Chopping Station, Dung Composter, potting table with a large pot. Oh, yeah, I'm broke. Okay.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I could use some money. There is one other shop that I want to check out first. Try this shop, which should be nearby. Right? It's a hard left. Right. It's a hard right, not a left.
Told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You're in large trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it. As always.
I went too far. Get out of my way! Jesus!
I don't know that.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here, thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
They're looking like a young Henry Cavill there. Ah yes, my inner villain. I feel like I should be singing Grease Lightning.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
God, I do not look good with this cap on anymore. Go, there's a start. Go. Skirmish liaison outfit is just Protector's Ensemble, but all like blue and shit. Fan of that? Feel like I should be screaming the redcoats are coming.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Can't figure out why this is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncart dung.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Brottle mentioned.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
It's fine. Worries me.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Brottle should be pleased.
Jesus. I only picked up one. I'm assuming there's a fall.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Protego! Incendio! Protego! Repulsor! Glacius! Incendio! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego!
What?
Expelliarmus!
What?
Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Damn it! Come on.
That was a close one. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. Revelio. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Walk out to the Forbidden Forest, which I go into a lot for something called the Forbidden Forest.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these full clubs. This looks intriguing.
It's a locked door.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
expecting an article, not a video that just wouldn't turn off.
I do appreciate that you went through to find my brother.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Fine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
I quite like that one.
ravens, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's house...
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Obviously, I need a bit more in the stealth department. Okay, what's my next quest gonna be? Map. Be over in Hogwarts. Yup.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. This be Mr. Oakes' Penrock stylists. Just ahead. By force, be discreet.
Come here, you. That was meant for me.
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead to him. Also, Revelio.
Actually, it looks pretty good like this. Follow the river, find the gate. river first. On the river.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Left side of the river?
What was that?
What do we have here?
Not your best moment, I fear.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Who's there?
Now to enter the ruin.
What will we find in here? Revenue.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. Punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. Ah!
Hello?
Is somebody there?
Where did they go?
I will have my revenge!
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Aloha, Mora. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Wait a moment.
Boiler door. How to open it?
What's that? Who's there?
Revelio.
One there.
Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. You will regret. One less human to worry about. I won't rest until you're dead. Cover up why he's coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Could bring it.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Who's there? Someone fish taken out last me.
What an unfortunate for you!
It's almost too easy.
It's the students of the town!
It's our nice. Arrogance. Taste goodness. Compulsive. I will make you pay.
Incendio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio.
Confusing ass castle with tons of doorways and shit.
I wonder if Adelaide's
I won't rest. Should have known better than to take me on.
Yeah, because apparently my Protego doesn't work. Retry. Let's see where it throws me. Hopefully it's at the wand instead of having to go through all of this again.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Accio.
Get accustomed to that.
Expelling.
I will make you pay. I won't pay.
Level.
You can't stop us.
Level. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I've experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and My memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Okay. Ah, so I have to actually exit the area. Of course I have to actually exit the area. Why would I be able to just flew my way out? I don't remember where the hell the entrance is. Could have at least asked him to take us to the front door. North Hogwarts region.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
But hilarious if my glasses flew off.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Okay, now where's my table?
Come along then.
Right.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Not ready to go at all. A whole bunch of shit that I need to put on. 60, Jesus. This one's a little bit better. Appearance. Well, this is useful. Hundo. Sells for more though. Gonna look so fucking ugly. Shit anyway. Dog shit, that one's better. By a bit. Okay, time to fix everything. Ungloved, that's already set to something else. I want you to be... Not you. That one. Have to be empty. There we go. But defeated 60 goblins. Not a fan of its look. Of course, Fluxweed's a big one. Damn you, Fluxweed. You need Mallowsweet though. Three from Mallowsweet and the rest for Ditnies. Alright. Alright. Oh shit, I'm full on Wicked Welds. I didn't even know that was possible. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have a whole bunch of Wicked Weld just sitting here. That's fine, I go through it enough. But I get the feeling that my beast room's going to be over here. I feel like that's going to extend. Because that one extended. I did lose a statue, though. But yes, Deke's going to be what we do next. I shall see you all tomorrow.